Alright, so in this video, I'm going to discuss how you can obtain the Argentinian residency as soon as possible. This is a must-have for a lot of portfolios. The biggest reason is you get this citizenship the fastest from the naturally available high-quality citizenships. It's a very safe and a very beautiful country. It's one of the safest countries and the most beautiful countries in Latin America. It has the highest proficiency for English as compared to any other Latin country. That's the number one in Latin Americas or South Americas. And surprisingly, the demand for Argentina has just gone up. So I'm going to discuss the easiest and the fastest way to strike the clock, to start the clock, to strike the residency. So you get from the residency to your citizenship as soon as possible. The easiest way is through income, right? So let's say you have an income. A lot of my clients have businesses, but they're drawing salaries by themselves. They haven't formally drafted what that salary is, meaning is it a salary or is it a dividend? So you have an opportunity, right, legally to structure this the way you want because you're the business owner and you have the capability of deciding how you're drawing your salary. So our attorney works with you step by step, guides you legally to do this correctly because you need this help beforehand, right? You can't do this, you cannot set this up incorrectly and then go back and make changes. You want to make sure you're putting the right amounts, you're structuring this correctly. The other scenario is where, let's say there's a hybrid model, your employer is paying you salary, certain part of your salary can be regular salary and the required amount could be shown as dividends legally, right, if your company is willing to pay you dividends. Or there are other instruments where you can set up a dividend payment legally, right? Anyone can receive dividends whenever they want, if they want to set it up that way, so you're not doing anything wrong. And again, the attorney is the one who works with you step by step in guiding you through this process. So let's say you have a couple of months, you have the dividend inflow. This makes you eligible for the Argentinian residency. And now we are able to get the Argentinian residency card on the same day from immigration. So the precaria is going to be issued on the same day. This is the provisional one. So you can then exit and enter the country as you want. And the final one, right, the main one, the plastic one, DNI, you would receive in 3 months, right? So once you have that, then you have a smaller document to travel with. You've started your clock, and then in a couple of years, you can apply for the Argentinian nationality. Of course, the attorney can guide you through the entire citizenship process if you plan to become a citizen in Argentina. And one of the biggest advantages of Argentina is that you don't have to have the residency visa to enter and then convert this visa into a residency card. You can actually utilize a visitor visa or a visa-free access to simply enter Argentina. And because you're working with the attorney, the packages are created ahead of time, right? It's all about going to immigration, getting your benefit on the same day. So that's how fast and that's how easy we have made it. And one of our main objectives is, apart from getting the process done correctly every single time, the other major emphasis on getting it the fastest. So even before you come here or to any of the countries of your choice, the objective is to prep and correctly and complete your documentation ahead of time. There's a lot of providers who ask you to fly in and then start wasting your time. It takes 45 days, 50 days, 60 days, 2 months, 3 months, and you get stuck. That should not be the case. There's a legal way to shrink the time by completing everything ahead of the time. Send the attorney to the immigration office if it's required, right? Even before you arrive. And when you land, it should be an immediate and a quick, smooth process. If it is a biometric or a signature, it should be a 30-minute task. And if it is, let's say, a hospital visit, it should not be more than a day. Never more than a couple of days if it can be done that fast. And we specialize in getting the benefit the fastest in every single country that we talk about. So that is where Argentina shines, because it's so fast the day you land. Now, one of the biggest challenges with Argentina is the flights are too long. There's a lot of layover. So is there anything else that you should think about combining? Absolutely. A lot of people are interested in targeting multiple options on the same trip. So let's say you're flying to Argentina. That's your final stopover for the precaria. But in between, right, you have Paraguay. So you can strike that residency. It takes a couple of days of your physical presence presence inside of Paraguay to complete the process. So let's say you start off with Mexico, you're then moving to Paraguay, then you're moving to Argentina. Again, these are just some examples, but there are other residencies that you can pick and choose from the Latin region. The same set of documents can qualify you for multiple residencies in that region, as well as in Africa. There's some vital opportunities in Africa that you can target with almost the same type of documentation. And we have not just one, but multiple. We have 3 attorneys who specialize in Argentina across different programs, because based on where you're flying into Argentina, based on whether it's a birth case or whether it's a business case or whether it's a job situation, it really depends. So we have attorneys who specialize in different areas inside of Argentina across different programs. So at any point in time, you want to get started with Argentina or any other residency or a bunch of residencies or a CBI citizenship, you can always click the link, book a call. We can discuss the combination and get you started with multiple options at the same time. So when you're spending your time, you're getting the benefits at the fastest. They're running all in parallel, and on the same trip, you can maximize the amount of residencies that you get. So you don't have to spend years trying to chase all of these. You can run this process right now and sit and wait for all of these to materialize. Now, before you go, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the latest developments within the RCBI. I try to track updates real time across programs. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Catch you in the next one.